make sure you darken certain corner areas, like in here with black and in here, so that you give it more dimension. Like that. Have to do it everywhere, so only certain areas, like that. Okay. Okay, so we are back, and I am going to do this petal in here, and this petal has the yellowish this color that the others have, and it is in here, and we started with cream, and the cream in here looks white, but it's not white. It does have a section of poppy red in here. Seems to be a section that goes up to here. Poppy red. Okay, let's highlight that a tiny bit with pale vermilion. Okay, that goes in there and disappears, so let's put a tiny bit of the crimson. Crimson Lake. Now we're gonna continue the creaming here. And I completely got lost. I was getting lost with these and doing things that I was not supposed to do because I jumped. So it will be a completely different rose from the one that I have in here, because I didn't realize that doesn't go in there anyway. Wants to be a cast shadow in here of this one on top of that one. This is black. And then we have the bowl in here. The bowl in there. Put a tiny bit of the crimson red in here. Getting lost again. Okay, so we were putting this in here, and let's bring this this color is neon. The neon is probably too light. Let's see, neon. Not anymore. the neon, and then the poppy red. Keep changing. It's okay if it's not exactly like your photograph, because this is your painting, not the photograph. And then we're gonna go to the crimson red, if I find it. Carmine, Crimson Lake. Crimson Lake, not red. This is in here. It's dark in here, very dark, so much that we have to go to the dark purple in here. This is dark purple in here. No, that's the, this is dark purple, and this is pale vermilion in here. And crimson, let's put the neon orange on this section. With some of the carmine red. And this crimson lake. Has a tiny bit of the crimson lake in the outside edging here. Let's see, it has tiny bit of the orange in here. Gonna be hard to put in there. And in here, this is neon orange. Okay, so this section is very dark in here. This is the crimson lake, and then I'm gonna reshape with the dark purple. Okay, let's take permanent red and darken the inside edge. This inside edge. Let's darken that. Except in there, because let's take the Spanish orange and maybe let's put more of the orange in there, maybe pale vermilion. And then the cream again. You don't want it to be completely white, and the cream seems to be white. So let's put the Spanish on top of that cream. Maybe a tiny bit of the red, of the poppy red or the pale vermilion. Let's put pale vermilion. We don't want it this orange, so let's go back to the reds. This is I'm trying to figure out where I am here. This is the permanent red. Permanent red. Let's go to poppy red. Okay, we need to start putting the darker reds on the edges. If this one is very, very, very dark. This is dark purple. Take poppy red. And I like the way that looks in there, too straight. Let's break it. This is Crimson Lake. And let's take some of the purple and okay, this is very dark in here. This is the purple. Okay, let's take that neon. put more of the neon in here. And let's take that crimson red and put more of the crimson red and make this even darker. It's very dark. It's very dark except for this section in here. Neon red. I mean neon orange. That section in there is light, but then it turns very dark. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of the black on here. I'm sorry if I was out of camera. Take more. That's why I have to go back so that I don't get in trouble. This is green. And paper vermilion. Okay, this one at the top, you have a line in there so that you can put in there the neon orange. Let's put pale vermilion. Has a highlight in there. Let's put the highlights. You have another one in here. And you have another one in here. Okay, more or less. And in here. Doesn't have to be exactly the same. There's one in here. And here. Okay, more or less. Let's take this section, which is very, very dark, and paint it with Crimson Lake. It's in here. Probably I'm gonna put Crimson Lake, but I'm gonna also put the violet. That dark purple. Dark purple, and of course black too, because that's very, very dark in there. Okay, then the top section is also very dark, so again we're gonna put Crimson Lake in here, because this section is lighter up to here. So almost done with this rose. I don't think I'm gonna put this as a beginner piece because it's a tiny bit difficult to do a rose. Then the other section, I think I'm gonna start with the purple. Then I'm gonna take the crimson lake and blend that with these, and then I'm gonna take black and darken some areas with black, deepen some areas. Take the neon orange in here. Gonna break for just 1 second and I will be right back. Okay, I'm gonna try this, bring this neon orange in here. Make this part of this. Okay, then I need to put some darks in there. This is the crimson lake, and then, oops, not dark purple. Dark purple. Dark purple. Yeah. Hard to cover the black sometimes. This is a permanent red. We don't want to call that much attention there, so maybe we need to put a tiny bit more of the crimson lake in there. And in here we need to put a tiny bit of the dark in there, dark purple. And we're gonna blend that with the permanent red. Permanent red. Permanent red. Permanent red. Permanent red. It's hard to see. it like that. Okay, so we have this section to finish. Let's take this permanent red and put it in top of there. Let's find a darker color. Start with Crimson Lake. Then with Poppy Red. And darken with dark purple. Neon. Okay, let's darken with Crimson Lake in here. Darken everything. We can darken everything with the Crimson. Maybe a tiny bit of highlight in here. This is the neon in the tips. Maybe a tiny bit in here. Okay, this section in here, let's see, some pale vermilion in the edges. I put some in here. Okay, so let's paint it with red. Let's see, Crimson Lake, and then we're gonna put some of the, how do you call, the umber. I'm gonna gray it with the umber, light umber. Let's change the sharpener yet, because I want to finish these. Okay, let's take sepia instead of the sepia. Start putting some sepia. Almost done. One more. Start with the sepia in here, because this one is even in the shadow. Let's go to the Crimson Lake. Okay, we're gonna put some more of the sepia. Let's put some highlights on both of them. This is the pale vermilion. Let's blend that with poppy red. And we are almost done. Okay, let's put some of the black plum. Both of these, dark purple. Okay, one more pencil and you're free to go. Sharpener. Dark purple. Okay, and a tiny bit of highlight. With the salmon. Not too much because we don't want to call attention to this section of the composition. Let's blend that with permanent red. And finally, we need to do some very dark corners with black. And blend with Crimson Lake in there. And I hope you enjoyed this in the set of flowers that we're doing. Gonna be doing more. Come back.